It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons to Covington. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Thomas with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Inside, he scores.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons. Out of bounds, off Ben Simmons. Thomas into the front court. Two-point advantage. From long range, a little ball of toughness. Isaiah Thomas, well guarded, still knocks it down from three.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
Thomas. Redick with it. Down 5. Joel Embiid. Good start. He's made his first shot.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and is pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Down low, Jokic. Off the assist.
Old school equals high percentage.
Redick with it. 10-2 the score. J.J. Redick. Missed his first. That one goes.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Thomas had made his first couple, but he misses there. Here's Simmons with it up top. 10-4 is the score. Pass there, taken away by Denver. To Will Barton. Slam dunk, Will Barton.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Gets to the basket and scores.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like. But guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Thomas. Not that time. He missed it to Millsap. Knocked loose. Millsap to Will Barton. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Brett Brown wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. One will perceive that Ben Simmons has already won a championship when that has not been the case. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
To Thomas. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Fultz with the basketball. Margins 8. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Denver's got it. Thomas. Now a steal by Philly. Fultz into the front court. They trail by 7. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Thomas. To Fultz. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Thomas. To Porter. Thomas. Offensive board. Swings it to Porter. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, 2 years ago, it was not even a question that Michael Porter Jr. would have been the first pick taken in the draft. Due to a back injury that he suffered at Mizzou, he went on to be the 14th pick with the Denver Nuggets. But if he remains healthy and can sustain being healthy, he is a franchise-altering talent.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Markelle Fultz. A pass stolen by the Nuggets. Murray into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Pass there taken away by Denver. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Cashes in for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Nuggets enjoying a nice cushion. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Denver ball right now. Thomas. Rebound Covington. McConnell. Short jumper and a putback slam.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
To Thomas. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Simmons to Covington. Runner here won't go. Rejected by Plumlee.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
A pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Porter. Robert Covington pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Sixers control it. Big finish at the rim.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Ben Simmons. He's now 5 for 6.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
And I hear people talk about some of the great second-round picks in recent years. You hear names like Draymond Green, Isaiah Thomas, Malcolm Brogdon, and Jokic has to be right there. The 40th overall pick is putting in work like this? That's impressive.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
McConnell. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. Thomas across the timeline. Leads 5. Jokic. Textbook defense. McConnell to Simmons. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Shot denied by Jokic.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game. And for all the fans at home, let me give you my top 5 centers real quick. I'll go with Joel Embiid, number 1, 2, DeMarcus Cousins, 3, Cat, Jokic at 4, and then rounding it all off, Rudy Gobert. Take that one.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Thomas with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Millsap to Thomas. Down low Plumlee. Joel Embiid.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. To Embiid. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Thomas into the front court. Final minute, first half. To Jokic. And throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Goes to the right side. Oh, he had him there for a second. Redick. Thomas. Now a steal by Philly. Simmons with it. Down 8. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
The assist from
Redick Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Has a chance, shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. And it's blocked by Barton.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Time expires to end the first half, and the Nuggets feeling good right now. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Nuggets with the basketball for three, and it's good. Isaiah Thomas knocks it down from three.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Thomas across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Well, after all the tests he went through, if Michael Porter Jr. is healthy, then yes, he is the ultimate steal of the NBA draft. Going number 14 was an absolute shock to a lot of us analysts and people around the country. Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, Ed, easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
Jokic. Oh, knocks it down from three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Sixers have it. Covington. It's blocked by Millsap.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Simmons. That no good. Off the mark. To Thomas. Dario Saric able to recover with the block. That's his first of the game.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Beyond the arc for three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Jokic. Off the iron. No good. Simmons with it. Down a bundle. Picked up by the Nuggets. To Jokic. Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended. To Redick. Fires the three. J.J. Redick. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
The body language was so bad in the first half. After every missed shot, your head went down. Now, your head is to the sky, and I like the confidence.
to Reddick. 4-3. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Jokic knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
For Philadelphia, number 20, Markel Fultz.
Fultz to Reddick. Nuggets have it. Jokic. Sharks with the board. Embiid to Covington. Robert Covington with the strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
That one off the mark. It's no good. To Embiid. Throws it down.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous offseason workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
Fultz with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Thomas to Jokic. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nuggets have the possession. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Shot by Jokic. Off the iron. No good. J.J. Redick. He's 4 for 8. That's 50%. That ends the third quarter. The Nuggets with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. To Simmons. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Ben Simmons at the line. First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Passed it off. From long range, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Thomas. And the finish, slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Thomas with the basketball. The lead is 12. Deep two there, won't go. To McConnell. Inside, he scores.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
It's Denver's ball. Thomas to Millsap. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Paul Millsap, he's an all-star. You give him that space, he's going to take advantage.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Thomas. No good. Working the outside. Thomas. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Simmons into the front court. His guys down big. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Redick.
Number 17, J.J. Redick.
Jamal Murray. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Millsap. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Embiid to Redick. Embiid. That won't go. And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Jokic to Millsap. They go to Jokic, down low. Short jumper misses. To Simmons. Redick. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
We all know that's the part of Ben Simmons' game that he needs to work on in order to take his game to the next level. He has to become a respectable shooter because even if he puts his head down and gets to the rim and gets fouled, he only shoots 56% from the free throw line. By the way, DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard were